Oops. Ah. Looks like it's working. Hold on, wait, I have to also double check how the audio is. Ah! Wait, why did it freeze? Yay! Ah! Wait. I think every stream I've been having, what's the word? I've been having technical issues. Hark comes to the Great Plains to design Watermop Mopwater. Hi, Bonkan. I'm struggling. Hold on. I think I tweeted. Yeah. Lilia. Hi, everyone. We're here today as I try to figure out how to play this game. I'm nervous. I don't know why OBS crashed on me. The game also keeps like bugging out on me, so I'm also scared. We'll ball. I'm just here to play and have fun. And I'm gonna see what's up. Wow. Also, how do I check my settings? Okay, mouse. Should I set my mouse sensitivity really high? Apply. Yeah, this is pretty sensitive. How does this work? Oh, and then how does he go down? How do you go down? Like that? Oh wait, I want my sensitivity to be higher. I'll do it all the way up. Quality great, good, mediocre, bad. I'll do bad. I don't know if my laptop's gonna be able to handle anything like more. Whoa! This guy's baller. He's kind of magnetic. How do I go forward though? Eh? Wait, how do I go up? Eh? Oh, that's my word. Eh? Am I stuck? No, I'm not stuck. There's not a lot to do here. Yeah. Wait, okay, I get out, and then I have to wench his arm through?
There's no feeling more intense than starting over.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over.
Before it was due, as I have.
Wow!
Or if you left your wallet at home.
Woohoo!
After spending an hour in the commute.
Oh, wait, how's it sound?
At the casino, and then put all your winnings on red, but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding, and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend, and then later discovered that they just returned.
Sounds good. Okay.
Starting over.
How do I go next?
If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
The physics aren't as like bad as I thought it was going to be.
All right.
But he's not tall enough.
I'll understand if you have to take
How do you go up? Are you able to like push yourself up?
Quit the game. Don't worry. I'll save your progress always.
I'll save your progress always, even your mistakes. Wow! He's like sweating a lot. Oh wait, is that his sweat? Or does he have water in him? Well, he could be made out of water. He's just like all humans who are made of 70% water. 30% something else. It might be from the pot. My pot of greed. How do I go up? Whoa! Fly, my bird, fly! I don't think it's working. Whoa! He's like bouncier than I thought. Hello. How have you all been? What have you been up to? Wow! He could do that? He's just like a pretty cure. You draw 3 additional cards from your deck, and I summon Blue Eyes White Dragon. Whoa. A guy who's only seen Pretty Cure. Hey, come on. Like, Pretty Cure is really good. I've been really thinking about because you know how there's the newest season that's out right now, Metante Pretty Cure? Like, I swear everything in life can be about Pretty Cure. Only Mopwater could make getting over about Pretty Cure. No, I swear, like, anyone who's been into Pretty Cure can look at getting over and be like, this is just like Pretty Cure. It's all about the indomitable spirit of never giving up. This too is, cause you know who never gave up? It's Cure Peach. And you know why she never gave up? Cause she did it for Cure Passion when she was East, cause she hashtag believed in her friendship. You know? And that's why Love Setsu is forever. I mean, Nagihono from the first season also, they're the same. Also, how do I get up? I think my technique lacking. Do I need to go back up the other way? Is he able to do that? I don't think he is. We might be stuck here. Oh no, we did it. Okay. And then what?
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002.
Sexy hiking?
The
What?
author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time
Czech?
as the
I know a
father of
guy who
B
lives there.
games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're
Go
built more
up
for the
and
joy of
around. I
building
go
them
up and
than as
around.
polished products.
I can't help but look at the water as he sweat. He's like sweating it all out. Wow! I wish I could do this in real life. Then I'd be able to, like... I feel like I could harness the world if I did this. You can do it, man. You can do it. Ha! 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 Believe in the power. Oh.
You just lost a lot of progress.
Did I? I think I'm kind of at the same place. If I did it once, that means I can do it again. But I should probably think about what else I wanted to talk about. There's always a lot I want to talk about, but then I don't remember what I wanted to talk about, so then it turns into a never-ending battle. You know, lately I've been really into eating rice with salmon and edamame. And then I put seaweed over it. But it's not like your regular seaweed, it's more like, you know shio kombu? It's like salted kombu. And you put it on your... You can put it on like rice or salad and stuff. I guess in a way it's kind of like pickles. Or it's like, seasoning, furikake. Seasoning, pickles. But it's been really good. So I like making rice balls out of it. But then I realized lately it's kind of one of the only things I've only been eating. Not your normal seaweed. Hashtag cool. Hashtag mysterious. Hashtag flavorful even. Patience is virtue. How does it go up? Oh, okay, my bad, man. Here, we'll take you a little more here. I like torturing my little me here. Let's get some fiber in our diet, minasan. I'll try my best. What's like good in fiber? Like, is it bananas? Is it kale? Is it spinach? I eat a lot of spinach too. Apple. I should eat apple. You're right. This guy is so... Oh. I was gonna say, this guy's so peaceful, so zen. think I'm slowly understanding the game mechanics now. And then he got to stretch, but he can't do that. Does that mean he has to hop? Hop, stop, jump! Hop, stop, jump! Ha! Reload, recoil. Recoil! Oh, maybe not that. I'll go back up. Wait for me. Wait for me. How did I do that though? Isn't the game also really long? Getting over it. That's why everyone has like 2,000 hours on it. I'm only planning to play it for like 2 hours today though. No matter what. So we'll just see how far I get. It'd be funny if I ended up staying here. It's as long as I need it to be. True. It depends. Whoa. I'm kind of playing this like how I play Mahjong though. Like I don't think. I feel like I should be thinking. You know, another game I also wanted to play was that one game about digging a hole. It seems like a good game. But then I wasn't sure if it'd be good for stream. Because it's like, if I want to play a game where I dig a hole, or like, you know, Power Wash Simulator, if I want to be playing that myself, then I might as well just play it myself. Like, I don't need to be watching a streamer play it, right? So then I was like, okay, well, if that's the case, Mopwater doesn't need to be streaming it. But it could, I don't know. I feel like it's always one of those good games when I'm like, oh, I want to just talk about anything random. Anything in my mind. Anything what's up. Anything happening recently. Oh, speaking of something that happened to me recently, I need to look up what the full name is. But I've been watching Kimishina. It's like the till your dying day, something like that. It's that one Yuri manga where they're like orphans and then they turn in they kind of have to go off and fight. It's not very descriptive, but it's Yuri and it's good. Just trust me on it. It's good. The anime came out and it's just really nice in quality. I'm really looking forward to watching it every week. Because I was gonna say, the description is very similar to Rico Rico, the Licorice Recoil. So, because of that, it's like, well, if you like Yuri, that is very much like, oh yes, they are Yuri, because the anime's first episode pleasantly surprised me with like, oh wow, they really did show like the girls kissing, you know. They have 2 kissings, by the way. I was like, wow, that's crazy. Even hand holding. Like it was nicely pleasant. Ah! Ochita! Can we get up? Can we live? Does Mopwater deserve to get up? Actually, the better question is, can Mopwater's laptop live? Hold on, I'm gonna turn my fan on and let me know if you can hear it or not. Can you hear it in the back? I might need to keep it running if I'm continuing to play. If it's like too much noise though, then you can't hear it? Okay, I'll leave my fan on. Cause otherwise I think my laptop is going to die, cause I'm not even touching it right now. And I can already feel that it's reaching like burning temperature. I really need to go and get it serviced. Figure out what's wrong with it. But it's probably just because it's an older laptop. Weep, weep, weep. Scary. Yeah, I know it's at 20. It's bad. I know my laptop battery's at like 20% of its life. But then they're also like, oh, by the way, we need 2 weeks to take your laptop and to service it. And I was like, what the hell do you mean 2 weeks? Oops. Sorry, man. Let's actually get you up there. Let's let's actually get you up there. Maybe I don't need to though. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe everything in life will be okay without getting up. This game really is hard. Yum. Yum. When I become a worm. Oh. Get up. Get up. Get up and go!
In a certain way, sexy hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game.
What's a B game? Is it like those B grade movies?
Bound and recycled parts. And it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games
of
its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of
pretty care best.
Some cliffs
Yahoo!
Too slippery. And the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
Do we do this? Place himself back up here. Bow and arrow. Shoot. Oh! Get up! Oops. Okay. I have to figure out how to get up there next. Oh. So I have to make sure he, like, grabs on this way. Oops. That was close. Okay. Timing. Oops. We'll get back up there. How long? Wait, is there like a progress bar I can even see? Probably not. I believe. You know what the issue is? I'm kind of like the type that gets satisfied after I do it once. So I'm like, oh, well, I got up there like enough already. Maybe that's good enough. But we shan't stay complacent. How do you say it? You gotta make it to that top. I become number 1. I become Yu-Gi-Oh! King of all cards. Just like Bakugan. When I was little, I really wanted to become a Bakugan brawler. I thought, so my first plan was to become a pretty cure, right? And then I was like, oh, I can't become a pretty cure because the mascots won't come to me. I'll become an element hunter. If you don't know what an element hunter is, it's so in I don't remember the year actually, but it's like I think it was like a 2015 work or something where NHK, the Japanese government TV program and the Korean government TV program, they collabed together and they were like, hey, let's make this educational anime for kids about like pretty much the elements, the periodic table, if you will. And like I saw it at someone else's place and I was like, wow, this work is actually pretty good, because I only saw like 3 episodes of it and I was like, wow, I love this show. Because you know what they have in that show? They have a white-haired android girl and her name is Yuno. And I was like, I love Yuno. I want to know everything about her. But which funnily enough, my favorite character in the whole show ended up being the the girl with orange hair. She's the German girl. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure you're sure. It's like, it's crazy. Like, I didn't even realize until much later when I looked at her design again when I was rewatching Element Hunters. She, she fits, she fits like my type to a T. Like maybe she was one of my blueprints, you know? Something to consider. Cause she's so cute. She was a type to like tease the protagonist and like yo. Cause she's also like, you know that one thing where they're like actually like very smart because it's not just because she's also
Sorry about that.
an android. But it's also cause it's also cause she was like she's two halves of this personality of the dead professor. Like she uploaded her consciousness into a computer. Wait. I feel like I shouldn't be spoiling Implement Hunters in case if anyone was interested. It's really cute. You should check it out. But oh well, I'll continue spoiling it because also at the same time, I don't know if you can obtain it legally anymore. That's the thing. Because I know for sure it's not on Crunchyroll, and I had to get all my DVDs by buying it online. But it was interesting because they had because it's set in the future when humans are lacking of like periodic resources, so it also turns into a bit of this like class commentary between the rich and the poor, between the people who could only stay on Earth, and then the rich people who had the resources to go live in space where they wouldn't ever have to be afraid of like the elements disappearing. Because a huge plot point of the show was how there would be like this phenomenon where elements would suddenly disappear from an area. It's kind of like a huge sinkhole, except imagine only one element went away. And so whenever people were in this like, I guess, sinkhole area, you could easily die, especially if it was a vital element like there was like an example in the show when they ran out of oxygen in one area and all the people in there died. Well, I don't know if it was in the show because I also got the manga for it, and they talk about it a bit more graphically in the manga. And so from there, it's like they definitely can't talk about the commentary of like the classisms that were happening in depth, but I thought it was an interesting plot point for world building. So you should check it out. You should check it out. Like it's interesting. Like they go out of their way to discuss like what kind of people were allowed to go in the space colony, or like who are the chosen kids, because the show is focused on like these 13-year-old kids, and then the kids all even have a time limit on how long they're allowed to be like working in their so-called like element hunting phase, because a huge point of the show is also how only kids are allowed to go into the other dimensional world portal, because kids supposedly still have the innocence that adults lack to be able to go in there, Oops. So I was like, oh, that's like, it's predatory a bit to the kids. And then they like talk about it too. They're like, yeah, like a lot of kids have died while working on like this so-called job that they're in for element hunter. Also, what is this guy saying?
People never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. you can be completely confident in your ability to get through them.
Oops.
Method,
Uh-oh.
correct equipment, or just by spending enough time.
Oh,
in that sense,
safe.
Every pixelated obstacle in sexy hiking is real.
Oops. Not safe. Where was I though? I was talking about element hunters. But yeah. I really can't say too much on stream right now because it's like I'm trying to advertise it and I'm trying not to spoil too much, but it's very enjoyable to watch. I definitely need to find like where you can look at it legally now, because I really don't think it's on any streaming site anymore. Or I don't even know if it's on streaming sites in general. Because I know the person, when I watched it at their house, they also were watching it through DVD. So, but yeah, I mean, I hope one day it'll come back, but I don't know. I doubt it. It was kind of controversial, if anything, because one of the voice actors, if I recall correctly, was actually 13 as well, and they had a romance plot point between because it's the main character, and the main character has this plot point, like romantic plot point with one of the other girls in the show, but it's also like, oh, is everyone chill with that? And it apparently, like, I don't know if this is true or not, but according to rumors, it actually wasn't that good. So then they had to change, like, who the romantic couple that the show was trying to push for to another pair of characters. So it kind of got a bit messy. Yeah, fun show though. Definitely cried at the end, because you know what also happens? My favorite android girl dies. And you know what happens to every single one of my favorite android characters? They usually all tend to die. Isn't that kind of messed up? I thought they would be, like, living forever. But no. No. They never do. They never do. Well, some live. Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia for real. Like, my other favorite is Aegis from Persona 3. I love Aegis. But I have to make sure I, like, shut my mouth when we're playing it during our Persona 3 Wednesdays with Lilia. There's so much going on. Oh, I love you, Aegis. Is, like, so good. You know, yeah. I should probably start listing every single android favorite of mine. I have a lot. But usually if a character is an android, I feel like 70% of the time I will end up liking them. And then there's another, 40% chance that they'll be my favorite. Oh, androids are just too good. No. But then, interestingly, on the other hand, when a work has too many androids, like when everyone's an android, I'm not really that into it. Like, I only like it when the android is, like, one of the few, or, like, when in the cast, there's only, like, one android in the group.
Whoop. Oh, it happened again. Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
I think this guy, the commentary guy, is funny because, like, I think he says things, like, so nonchalantly that it makes people... It feels like it has the potential to make people really mad. Is this the same... Wait, is this the same guy who made the Stanley Parable? I'm also kind of curious about the Stanley Parable. Or are they different guys? The works feel kind of similar. I haven't played before though. Live! Live! Maybe I need momentum. Why? Not enough. Not enough. It's okay, you can go, you can go, you can go! Go, go! Go, go, my dirt buster. How did I even get up there in the first place? Stay suspended in the air. I think they're different creators, but Stanley references it. Oh, really? Okay. So wait, Getting Over It came out before Stanley? Wait, actually this part is like the part in my thumbnail. I looked at Steam for a screenshot and this is the part that I referenced to draw my thumbnail. Gambare. Arema. Gambare. Ooh. Pew. Pew. Get over it. Get over it. Climb above and beyond. Ara. Do you think he has water?
It's okay. I've saved your progress.
Oh, thanks, man. Can you give me a sandwich while you're at it? Stanley is 2013. Getting Over It is 2017. But there's a Stanley sequel. Ah. Stanley sequel. Stanley Steamer makes your home cleaner. Maybe that's the wrong thing. Jingle jangle. Me when I walk. Ooh. Hiya. Yeah. Ooh. Nice. Nice desu wa. Oh ho ho. Ara. Ooh. Oops. He fell all the way down. He has a lot of water in him. Do you think it's to cushion his fall? He's also very red. I wonder if it's from the sun or from like rubbing up against everything. If anything, if he's rubbing up against everything, is he getting like, you know in those Chinese massages, they have cupping treatment? Is he like getting constant cupping treatment? Getting all the toxins out of him? Might be good for him. How long have I been playing? 30 minutes, wow. That's pretty good. I thought only 15 minutes passed. Lately I've also really been wanting to make like more lunch boxes to make to eat, but then I can't wake up in the morning, so then there's no lunchbox for me. So then if anything, maybe I should be making them in the evening, but then at the same time the evening is like, oh, I'm tired already. It's a never-ending cycle. I go to work, I come back home, I cook myself some dinner, and then there's everything you have to clean up, the kitchen. No wonder why people like watching like people who are good at playing this game. I bet it's so satisfying just watching them do it all in one go. Like they already know everything to do. If anything, I wonder if it's like a... This would be more like a rhythm game, wouldn't it? Because you have to time everything well and like hit things on beat. Because there's so much momentum you have to consider. And the I feel like the physics have been pretty consistent. So as long as you like know how to like hit everything, then you would be fine. Oops. What's this? Is it a cup? No littering. Shoo! Come on, man, you can do it. Meow, meow. Ba ba ba. Lo. Bada bang. Yeah. Ah. Rhythm game. Rhythm game it up. To rhythm game it up. I want to play how, or I want to see how Chunnibyou feels like if you were to ever play it in the arcade. Because I feel like it'd be so much fun. Oh, we have to go this way. Okay. You can do it, man. And then I need to go this way. Parkour!
The obstacles in sexy hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazzuo intended to make a frustrating game.
Yes!
The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it.
Okay.
And it
I'll
would
wait for the guy to be done talking. He kind of distracts me a bit.
But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier.
Couldn't bring myself to make it easier.
My inability to get past the new
obstacle
was my fault as a player rather than as a
builder.
Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them.
So
it's our
repeated
attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real.
Wow. Hashtag real. Hashtag influential. Hashtag yeah. Oh, don't worry, I got you, man. I got you. Well, I don't really know how we got here in the first place. Ah ha ha! Parkour, parkour. Just do it. Oops. Momentum build. If you can do it once, you can do it twice. Ah. Okay, let's get back up.
This thing that we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down. Mary Pickford.
Okay, we'll get back up. I think I got up there with momentum. Let's see. What even to do? I should This is when I realized I should have started preparing more stream topics to like talk about in free chats. Cause it's not like I could be like, hey, you guys want to know anything about me? You can ask right now. Like, what can you even ask from in those like circumstances, you know? Cause it's too big of a genre to be asking from. So then, if anything, it'd be better if I just keep rambling so then people know what are the limits. Maybe I could start fantasizing about what I want to do my introduction about. Because I keep thinking about like, oh yeah, I have to make my introduction video so people actually know who, what, where I am, you know? Because all I have in my description is that I'm just a tuning hamster, and then what else do you know about that, you know? It's like, okay, you're a tuning hamster, and then what? Well, okay, wait. Mopwater isn't a hamster. Mopwater is a hamster thing, but is called a tuning hamster. This guy sounds like he had a good beer. Get up, get up, get up. So yeah, I keep thinking like, oh yeah, what should I put for my introduction? I should put down my interests. You know, I should put down what I'm into, what I'm not into, my rules, what I want to try to do, like what my goal is. all those kinds of first intros, wiki type things. But then I started floundering too, like what can I even put on there? And then, if anything, how many people even watch it, you know? Because I get it if it was like a big debut or something, like 1,000 people are watching. To me, that's pretty big. 1,000 people watching live. But then if I'm just trying to introduce myself to like maybe 100 people, wouldn't like a video of just 1 minute be better? It's kind of hard. Kind of hard to determine that. So then I'm just stuck there. So then that's why Mopwater still has not had an introduction debut video. But then I plan to upload like Utau videos soon, right? So then it'd be like, oh well, I also want to upload I want to upload at least one introduction so people know who, what, where the hell I am. But maybe the point of an introduction is to grab everyone who has things in common with me, and then we gather people. Because I mean, the whole reason why I'm also streaming in the first place is one for myself, then two for my friends, right? And then three to find other like-minded people who are perhaps interested in Nico Nico Doga. Like I want to preserve the spirit of Nico Nico Doga within me and make something that will be like that. Like that's the whole point of my YouTube channel, right? I feel like I was doing better when I wasn't thinking. When I was going a lot faster. Let's see. Wow. Ara. We came back down here. Now I don't have to think again. This is how it feels whenever I D-rank on Mahjong too. On Mahjong Soul. Because then I hit Master and I'm like, damn. Now I have to actually think and lock in. And then I'm like, well, but what if I D-ranked? And then so because of that, I've D-ranked 3 times. And it's like, but it's also like, there's nothing special about being in Master for Mahjong Soul, when you're in ranked too.
You can hit the escape key if you need to change the mouse
like it just, isn't it where average people are? Ooh. Is this stream safe? I can't tell. But I mean, it's not like I'm monetized, so does it... I don't think it matters too much. Actually, I'll just check if there's a stream option. Should I Google this? Maybe I'm fine. Wait, but it'd be bad if I did get copyright striked. You're heavily overestimating how much Mahjong the average person plays? No, but I'm talking about like average Mahjong players. Like, I know technically whenever I hit Master, I hit top 2 to 5k or something, but still, it's like, I don't know, isn't that pretty average for the average Mahjong player? Anyways, bye music. I don't think, I don't want to risk my channel getting copyright striked. Because I can handle like a copyright strike, but I can't handle a copyright ban. You're overestimating how good Mahjong players are? Am I really? Sure, because, okay, maybe my sample size is bad because all I do is watch like the Nijisanji tournaments or like Mahjong M League, right? And those are the pros. But surely the average Mahjong player is just like average. We gotta play Mahjong, by the way. Ponkam Ponko too. I'll make you play Mahjong on stream with me and Lilia. We'll have an exciting time. Oh ho ho. Ah ha ha. Oh ho ho. And then we'll watch Lilia do their 7 pairs 17 times. Nar. Get up, get down. Get up sideways, yeah. I'm getting newfound respect for streamers who just freely talk. Who freely talk. Ooh. My stream doing bad. It's in the red. If you see this when you're VOD watching, just believe. Believe what I say and do. Wow. My stream is like really in the red. It's like at 1402 kbps. It's at whatever that means. But it's pretty in the red. Oh wait, it's back. Okay, maybe the lower it gets, the worse it gets. My stream, please live. Please, please live. Please survive for at least 2 hours. 2 hours. When Mopwater plays this getting over it. By the way, am I supposed to be getting rage baited by the game? I feel like I should be. Because of how much like the guy keeps like moaning and groaning. Must be tough to be that guy. Sucks to be him. But he can do it. Go my.
The soul would have no rainbow.
Go my
John Vance Cheney.
You get rage baited if your heart is impure. Wow. I was gonna call him my abuse pop man, but I shouldn't be saying that. And then I said it. Pretend you didn't hear that. Yay! Wah. Get up, wah. I'm glad how bald he is. Imagine if he had luscious locks that was swaying in the breeze. It'd be kind of bad. I also want to know though, why is he topless? Like, why is he shirtless? Free the nipple and everything. But why are you shirtless? But I guess having cloth physics would also be really annoying. Also, I'm getting hungry. I really want to eat potato chips lately. Like, I really want to. Like, I really want to eat. I haven't had a good classic Lay's in a while, too. But then I have like this giant bag of pretzels at home. So I've been trying to slowly eat them bit by bit. But I keep thinking to myself, oh, I could be having Lay's right now. So right now I'm really missing I'm missing burger, missing pizza, missing potato chip, everything combo. Oops.
The pain I feel now is the happiness I had before. That's the deal.
Masochism?
C.S. Lewis.
Oh, sorry, C.S. Lewis. Maybe there's happier things for you. I have much respect for you, C.S. Lewis. Wait, you're not Lewis Carroll. You're not the guy who wrote Alice in Wonderland. Forget everything I was going to say in this very moment. 2 different guys. What did C.S. Lewis write? Or what is C.S. Lewis? Is that the guy who, like, mapped out America? I wish I had Google on my side right now to just, like, open it up and look. Google me this. Google me that. I'll figure it out later. Wow. Get ups. Get ups. Get up. Wow. His water looks like sweat. And then I get worried about his salt intake. Because if you are sweating this much when you're doing all this without properly consuming, you're gonna get crazy dehydrated. And when you get crazy dehydrated, you start vomiting everywhere. C.S. Lewis, some British guy. British? I think one day I'm gonna get killed by the money. By the masses. They're gonna get me. I'm gonna get your good strange parasite Mopwater. He's the Narnia guy. Oh, he's the. I also love Narnia. I love Narnia and everything that it like writes about. It's like, it's so strange, peculiar, and fun to me. My favorite part is in The Lion's Witch and the Wardrobe when they start eating. Isn't it? Don't they eat taffy or something? And then they're like, oh no, they eat the Turkish delight, and they're like, oh, this is like what the best thing I've ever had, and they describe it with such like longing in their soul. So it's like, oh my god, a Turkish delight sounds so good, so wonderful. So then I tried eating one too, and it wasn't all that was. It was hyping up. But then still, I love the description of it. So I went back and I reread it, and I was like, wow, a Turkish delight. Maybe he had a different Turkish delight than I did. So I still dream about it. My other favorite part is in the first book. You know how in the first book they have the rings? I thought it was very sweet how they had the talk of the rings. And then how they had the rings buried to grow the tree to then build the wardrobe for Lion Witch in the Wardrobe. That was also my favorite part. But then I got really sad when I read the other book when, you know the part when there's the 4 siblings and they're fighting over the throne with the lion? It's like both one of my favorite parts and also one of the most bittersweet to me. The girls are fighting! That's how it feels. Punk tactics! Yeah. What? Yeah. Get up, get up. Hop, step, jump. Hop, step, jump. Yahoo! Da 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 da. Me when I'd already got it up. Is he supposed to go this way? You can do it. Set the timing the zoo the chat has. But that's okay, that's daijoubu, yeah. Okay, I'm back up here. Now what I do? I don't know if I'm supposed to go this way or that way. Somehow I feel like I'm not supposed to be going this way though. Okay, let's go this way. Are they not letting me? Do I have to go up? Probably. Let's get you up, little guy. Big guy, I mean. You're pretty big, all things considered, compared to all the obstacles here. It's dark and stormy night. And quote the raven, nevermore. Hop, step, jump. Hop, step, jump.
When you're building a video
Am I actually in the right place?
You're building with ideas. And that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with. And in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set.
Harden, set.
Like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world.
Can't change the world.
Breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
This is just like Damien. Break the world shell. And you know what else is like Damien? And what they talk about it reference It's just like Utena. Sekai no Kataba Kwaseo. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't go there. I still can't tell if I'm supposed to be going this way, though. Maybe I am. Because there's only one way up. Okay. Maybe we should get back up there, little guy. Big guy, I mean. My bad. Okay, back up here. Let's be a little secure. Meow. Meow. Ah. Let's get up. Ah. He's having a great old time. And then he's going to get ups and aways. Yeah. Oh. Oops. Oh. Okay, so I definitely wasn't supposed to go that way. That's good to know. I bet there's like cheat codes or guides how to do this. But I shan't. I'll be pure of heart and soul. Get ups. Whoa. Are Oh. No! Yes! Stay! This is just like in, there, there's an ice movie in Pretty Cure for Foddy Pretty Cure Max Heart. And then they go to because they get kidnapped by these ice guys. And then there's a moment when the two, like Nagisa and Honoka, they're like on the cliff's edge. And then they're like fighting each other because they're brainwashed one at a time. Because the enemies are making them fight against each other. It was just like that one moment, because they were like on the edge of the cliff, and then at the crucial moment they realize, oh, they're like each other's partner, and they're like, Nagisa, Haruka, blah, 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 blah. Isn't that so awesome? I should figure out how to get up here. The more I talk about Pretty Cure, the more I realize I've watched a lot more than I thought. Even though I'm only referencing two series right now. I should really rewatch some though. Like I want to rewatch Sweet. Cause my most favorite Pretty Cure season ever is Fresh Pretty Cure, right? But then when I watched Sweet Pretty Cure, it's because Sweet Pretty Cure is the season that came right after Fresh. And I was mad. Like, I did not rock with Sweet Pretty Cure at all. To the point it was kind of funny, too. Like, to this day, I don't know why I just wasn't rocking with it that much. But I just really did not like it. Oof. Okay. Hold on. We need to figure out how to get this guy to touch the lamp. Wow. You can do that? That's kind of amazing. Okay. We just need to get him here. He does not like that. Stay. Yeah. I wonder if there's like a difference between like which side of the axe thing you're using.
You've done this part before. You know it's possible. Just do what you did the first time.
Yeah. We can do it. If you did it once, you can do it twice. If a miracle can happen, then it means it's a happening. Okay. Gotta focus. Channel my energy all in. But do I know what I did? No. Maybe I'll just wing it. Ara. That was not a good idea. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Yeah. Ara. Don't do that. Be nicer to yourself. He's close. Yeah. And then I'd have to just... Ara. I think the big issue is also how, even though I have all this, I still don't really get what I'm doing. What? He had it. He had it. Okay. Gotta swing. This is like when you do gymnastics and you're on the bars, because you have to swing on the bars to gain your momentum before you go on to the next bar swing. Lift yourself up to do the... when you're like spinning around to do the curl. Oops! Shouldn't have done that. Ara! Okay. Do we... I think yeah. Okay, we'll just get back up. Get back up. Okay. I don't have enough room on my mouse pad. That's also another thing. I'm working like in this... Oops. Okay. Okay. Get up there. I know you can do it. So you can do it again. Ara. Yes! Okay. And then what? Reach for the stars. Locked in. I'm so locked in. Do you think I'd be a good Splatoon player? The answer might be no. But what if I was? Sniper it all. It'd be so cool. Well, the first things first is that I need to get a Switch. First, I need the money to have a Switch. Oh. Hi. Let's get back up. No, but momento. Yay! Otsu. Getting back here after 1 hour. I wonder what's the longest time someone has spent to clear the game. Has there been anyone who hit like 100 hours? I feel like that could be, because of how easy it is to like fall all the way back down. I feel like because of that I could get into endless mode. Let's get me into Splatoon, how? I'd be down. I've never played FPS before. Isn't Splatoon an FPS? I just know there's also a lot of ink splats. And then there's like supposedly a lot of meta for it too. I've also heard a lot of interesting and peculiar stories about Splatoon fan gatherings at various conventions. It's third person like Fortnite. Oh yeah, right. 'Cause FPS is first person shooter. Does that mean third person shooter is... Eh? TPS? Third person. One way or another. Oh. I shouldn't be thinking this, but the more I play getting over it, the hungrier I get. Because the guy kind of really looks like how smoked salmon looks. And I've been really craving smoked salmon too. Where did the hat go? Oh, not the hat. I keep calling it a Santa hat in my head. It's the red cup. It went somewhere. It flew away. Bye bye, sayonara! Oh, wow! Meow. Do what the do da ba do. Climb up and over. Yeah. Oh wow. Da ba da. Oh da ba. What kind of smoked salmon are you eating that looks like this? My smoked salmon, of course. Fresh caught wild from the sea. Like a really nice smoked salmon is really soft. It's really good. Like the first time I had high quality smoked salmon, my life changed. I didn't think smoked salmon could be that soft, like so easy to eat, so tender. It was beautiful. I just knew I couldn't go back after that. Also, I love eating smoked salmon with a raw lemon. All lemons are raw. But it was just so good. And then I had it over rice. I felt like a gourmet that day. And then I even had because I was like, oh, I want to treat myself. I'll have like this nice expensive smoked salmon that you can get. Because there's two kinds of smoked salmon you can get from Costco. The two main ones. There's like the general one where it's like it's harder to eat, where because you have to eat it within like the first day of you buying it, and it's a bit tougher, but it's nice. It's like nicer, especially in sandwiches. And there's a second one that's like nice, expensive, and like you can eat that one over rice. And I was like, oh, donburi! Very beautiful. I dream about getting it again so that I can eat it with a pickle next time. I haven't decided which pickle though. But I feel like I could just go through a variety of it. Speaking of pickles, I also bought kimchi like a nice jar of kimchi lately. And it's also very good. And it was to the point where for my snack today, I had just rice and kimchi and a croissant. It was so good. I feel like next time I should also maybe cook an egg for it. Rice, kimchi, egg, croissant. Good combination. And then maybe I'll have a miso soup to that and natto. But then I may have fiber intake, huh? Then I'll just cook my pasta with it. Because I love eating my spinach pasta with asparagus and chicken. Ah! Not ideal. Come on, get up! Hop, step, jump! Hop, step, jump! Yeah! This is what I do. This is how I feel whenever I hit the kita button on Mahjong. I'm like, oh yeah, I need those extra Dora points. Give it to me. Without thinking. And then sometimes I hit it when I'm about to hit 13 orphans. What that mean? Slowly, slowly. Ooh, wow, 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 ooh, wow. We're back up. We're back up and ooh, don't do that. Back up and beyond. You can do it. How come your arms don't rotate 360 degrees like I want you to? Of course, it's all because of the limitations of the pot. Because this is why we are in a pot of greed. Oof. Get back up. Yeah.
I feel within me a peace above all earthly dignities. A still and quiet conscience.
You do? Is that why you keep talking? Oh, that's William Shakespeare. I wonder if William Shakespeare also felt it.
You cannot now believe that you'll ever feel better. But this is not true. You're sure to be happy again. And knowing this, truly believing it, will make you less miserable now. Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln? This guy, whenever he keeps quoting people, I keep thinking, wow, this is so Hoshimi Jinna of Revue Starlight. Music, Porp Blues. I would love to listen. However, I'm deeply afraid of getting copyright banned on my channel. None for me today. Ooh! 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 Yeah! Get up! Get up! Oof! Ah! Dang. That's okay. I can keep talking. Yeah, I feel like more than getting rage baited right now, the thing that's more on my mind is what can I even talk about next? Because I get kind of worried about what I should and shouldn't be talking. But at the same time, I feel like I've said a lot more heinous things on my Cell of Imperio streams. Like how I compared Cell of Imperio to Sweet Pool. I feel like the fact that I've compared it to that openly now already says a lot about my tastes, so then people who know already know. Those who know, know. Those who don't, don't. Ooh. Yeah. I guess I could talk about Sweet Pool. It's not like I have any other time I get to talk about my favorite BLVNs. Sweet Pool is actually my second most favorite BLVN. My top favorite one is Togainu no Chi. That would, definitely one that would get me, like, killed 10,000 times. But my favorite in Togainu no Chi is Rin! I like him. I like him not just because his name is Rin, and because he is blonde and, reminds me heavily of Kagamine Rin. But that's besides the point. I have a lot of opinions on his route. I don't know if I've ever talked about it before though. Definitely not on stream, but like there's a lot. And then I'm thinking about it now. Maybe I shouldn't be talking about this R18 work so much. Oopsies. Anyways, but I mean, I've dug my own grave at this point. Might as well just keep going. Yeah, I liked Sweet Pool a lot because I thought the imagery that it was using was really... It was funny to me. I cannot lie. It's interesting for what they were trying to go for. I played Sayonota like after it too. And I was like, okay, I can see how or why people call them related. And like, yeah, it very much was a horror. But at the same time, I also couldn't take it that seriously because I was like, oh, he, like, I don't know. I was like, he just sees a lot of meat around him, and I was like, I feel like you could have upped it a bit more, but it might be just because I didn't understand like what the fear factor was for that section. Like I only started feeling the fear factor when the two love interests, or because actually there's three, when the love interests start making moves on Yoji, the protagonist. I was like, okay, that's the scary part. But they make a lot of the scary part to be about the meat babies section. Well, but I did appreciate the parts in certain parts of the roots when they're like, oh yes, a really huge part of this horror is also in the body horror parts of how there's like forcible bodily change being done to pretty much the entire cast with that against their will, and how they're like they're not able to pretty much comprehend what's going on, because a lot of what the mystery is for Sweet Pool is so shrouded in mystery, right? Because it's also it's like secretly hidden by the cult to like pretty much continue with their agenda, right? So you know, there's a lot you could tie into to how, I guess, like anatomy of the self, your self choice, like is there free will or not? I like those kinds of questions that Sweet Pool kept asking, but I do wish that the work itself was just I wish it was a bit more explicit in its art at times. Because if anything, I would say Dramatical Murder was a lot more explicit than Sweet Pool, and I'm wondering why that was the case. I wonder if it was like because of the content Sweet Pool was discussing, or like because was it because it was like directly about birth or something? I'll never know.
If I'm messing you up, you can mute me in the settings.
Oh really? I can? No, it's okay. You're a friend to me. I'll still keep you by my side. Whisper in my ear. You can be like Neil Horn whispering in my ear. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Ha! Punk. Tactic. Cool. Ah! We're back here. Imagine if we ended up back here at like the end of stream. It would be kind of crazy.
Do not stand at my grave and cry.
Oh.
I am not there. I did not die. Mary Fry.
Eh? But wouldn't you be like dead if you're at the grave? Eh? What that mean? So mysterious.
No.
If you died, would you not be at the grave? Makes me think of the saying of how there's obviously a lot of different opinions on this, but funerals are typically done for the people who have been left behind than the person who has been deceased, you know? Because the person who has been deceased ultimately won't know, right? So because of this, funerals are done for the egos of the people who stay and like what they want to do with the memory of it. Humans are so sentimental. It's kind of sweet. But I guess that's why recently there's been also this increasing trend where a lot of people, if they especially know they're gonna pass soon, they will have a pre-funeral where they invite pretty much everyone they want to invite to their funeral while they're still alive, so that they could say their goodbyes to them before they actually pass away. And then depending on when they actually do pass away, then the final funeral there is observed by only close family or people who they want to or whatever. Because, you know, they can't control it after they're gone. So, stuff like that. Oh, shouldn't have done that. Okay. Sure. Okay. Moment of truth. Yes. Okay, now I need to figure out how to get back to that, to the light. Because I'm definitely struggling in this section. Oops.
To live is to suffer.
That's crazy! You can go back down like that?
Meaning in the suffering. Friedrich Nietzsche.
That makes sense. Would be bad if you like went back down any further. I fully thought it was gonna connect back to like the down area, not like down here. Yeah, what was I saying though? Oh wait, oops.
Life is a mosaic of pleasure and pain. Grief is an interval
Well, I came
between
back
two
down here
moments of
anyway.
joy. Peace is the interlude between two wars. You have no rose without a thorn. The diligent picker will avoid the pricks and gather the flower. Satya Sai Baba.
Flower picking. Flower picking. You know, I also think about like what are even the scent of flowers. I feel like it's because whenever there's perfumes or scents and they're like, oh, this is the smell of a certain flower, and then I go smell it, but then I get confused because it doesn't smell like the flower to me. So then I wonder if I just have like a really poor sense of smell or something. Like, for example, there's like rose scents, right? But an actual rose scent to me, whenever I go observe rose gardens, it's so pungent. Like, if anything, it's almost stinky to me. Like it's not very. It kind of stings my nose. But then when I smell or eat roses itself, and rose scented things, it's like a lot sweeter and it's like a lot softer. So it's the inspired scent. I don't know how they even make scents in general for those kinds of products from perfumes. I think my favorite types would definitely be like the fruity type. Double meaning. Yeah. Let's get up. Oh, wow, wow. Okay, you got up, and then you can go that way. Ah. Okay. Let's go this way, okay? Yeah! Okay. Let's go this way, okay? Yep! Cool. Should I just stay here? I mean, I could. Always could. And then, but I could also keep going. What was I talking about though? I think I was talking about scents. Yeah, I really like fruity ones. I'm not a big fan of. I feel like I'm not that big of a fan of like really strong ones though. Strong scents always make my nose hurt. I always like, if anything, I really like scentless things. It's always nicer. So even for like hand lotion or just anything in general, I usually keep it very... Ooh. Ooh. That's not good. Get back up there, okay? Yeah, I always try to keep it scentless if I can, because whenever it's too strong, then it's just way too strong, you know? Okay. Yep. Go up. And then... Wah! Grab on. Grab on. Grab on. Not stretching enough. Okay. Ah. So close. It really is like a rhythm game. Okay. But if I'm like this with, getting over it, how would I be with platformers? Kind of scary to imagine. I mean, Ponkan also knows too, like, I actually tried playing off once on, like, in my private time. But then I had to brute force the first puzzle. But I didn't get it. Or I brute forced most of the puzzles, actually. Uh-oh. That's okay. Uh-oh. Ah, so close. Let's get back up there. So aquatic. So calm, so serene. Yeah. Getting over it is a game that surprisingly means so much more thinking. It would be nice if they had, like, topics. I'm just demanding things from a game that has nothing to do with the game. I want to think. I want to think about things. Various things. Oh, right, but I didn't continue and finish my thought on my favorite BLVNs anyway. Yeah, I mean, I've played almost all Nitro Cheryl BLVNs. The only one I haven't is Slow Damage. I don't know if I'll ever get to it is the issue, because right now I'm trying to also finish. There's a GLVN called Flowers. It's like Prilema Tempest? There's like 4 of them, but that's also really long, and I haven't been able to finish that either, so I'm trying to focus on that first. So because of that, I don't think I'm getting to any BLVN soon. Plus, before Slow Damage, I want to play OA first. It's the newest game by A-Delta, however you say. And I want to check it out. Like, you know, because so many, I feel like, so many works that I know of, like even Lucky Dog, for example, the protagonists are all the uke, right? But in OA, the protagonist do the seme, and I was like, well, I really like that. I like the idea. I like the sound of a protagonist seme, so I'm very, very excited to see what it's about. Plus, it's like inspired by an Agatha Christie book. And I also really like Agatha Christie books. Like, Hercule Poirot is like one of my favorite fictional detectives. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, we'll never know. But he really is one of my favorite fictional detectives. My other favorite would definitely be Sherlock Holmes from The Great Ace Attorney, though. Ace Attorney. I need to get into Ace Attorney, like, because I only played the first game of The Great Ace Attorney, and then I was like, oh man, it's gonna end soon, not knowing that there was a second game, so I never got around to the second game. And it's been long enough where I've forgotten most of the first game, so I think it'd be pretty fun to play. Ah! Ochta!
Where the new grass flames as it has flamed often before, but not with the cold fire that closes around me this year. William Carlos Williams.
I feel like I should keep in mind what comes out of my mouth, because I'm really not thinking while I speak, so then that's why sometimes random Japanese comes out. It's like, oh, oops. I should think more about my English equivalents for words. Because then what? They're gonna accuse of Mopwater being a weeb, a larper. Don't worry, guys. Mopwater's just a parasite. Parasite that can walk on 2 legs and feet and arms. Maybe not arms, but I used to. I used to be able to do walking handstands, but not anymore because I lost all my back muscles. Weep, weep, weep. But I can regain them, surely. I just need to... the bigger issue is that I don't have my shoulder flexibility as well as before, and I need to work on that again. And then when I think about shoulder flexibility, I think about the bounciness of boiled eggs, and now it makes me want to eat egg salad sandwiches. It's just like how, you know how in recently in 7-Eleven in America too, it's been growing in popularity where they're implementing the 7-Eleven egg salad sandwiches from Japan. But it's a really simple recipe where all you have to do is butter up the two sides of your sandwich, and you use Kewpie mayo. Well, it's just regular mayonnaise with crushed up boiled egg, and you mix it together with mayo, vinegar, like Japanese vinegar, like the right amounts, a bit of lemon, and then you can also put in a bit of like salt and pepper if you want. And then that's how you make your egg salad sandwich. Because the most important part that everyone forgets to do is to butter up the sides of your sandwich. Like, butter is so important when it adds to flavor blasting literally anything. Is it good for you? Who knows? But is it tasty? Of course. So doing anything for the sake of it being tasty is always so fun and good. I feel like this guy could also work as his own self-made, what's that word? It's the water circle wheel that you put right next to rivers that can power up things. Water wheel? A hydrogen, not hydrogen, a hydro dam? One of those. It's one of those. But the water wheel is like the prototype of the hydrogen, no, the hydro dam. Those are what it's called. Yeah. Forgive me for being crass. I just keep thinking that this guy, whenever he's like making his sounds, he could be part of a BLVN. I digress. Maybe everything in this world is meant for the lovely, lovely... the lovely, lovely GLVL and everything in this world. LOL. Maybe I should just be lucky that no one, Actually, I can't tell if anyone's watching right now. I love talking to myself. Everyone, if you see this, I'm sure you know what I'm like anyway. So Mopwater will just keep talking to their heart's content. I mean, I've already talked about my favorite GL too. I've already exposed myself by saying like how, yeah, one of my favorite GL ever was NTR Trap. Like, wow, how much lower can I get? That's a great start, actually. Then I can talk about like my other favorites, like Utena. I love Utena. I've been thinking about it. I got to watch the movie too, right? Because it was airing in North America, so I got to watch it, and it's just so good. I'm so glad that I was able to watch the movie in theaters like that. Like, it really was meant to be a movie you should be watching in theaters. So, like, everything from the sound design to being able to see every single detail up close was just a whole nother experience. Because I was able to, like, I was able to see more details that I didn't see before. Like, I didn't notice, and because I've rewatched the movie at least 5 times by now, right? And then going into the movie theaters was like my 6th rewatch. I didn't ever, for some reason, I never caught, when I was watching it on myself, when I was watching on my laptop, that the scenes with Toga always have him in the water or close by water with the shoes, like the little shoes that show up when they're talking about, oh, when the prince drowned, like he went to go save a girl, right? Like, I noticed the water things for the imagery because they always have water sounds associated with him. They have him associated with like the idea of drowning, but I never saw like the shoes even being swept away with him. But I mean, makes sense. The princes always have to be dead upon arrival in Otori. There's so much more. I don't think I should say anymore though, because it will spoil Utena for anyone who hasn't watched it yet. It's really, really good. Just so good. You know, if you ever can, you should watch Utena. It's free legally on YouTube if you live in North America. Or, yeah, just if you live in the USA, I think. But Otherwise, there's other very legal ways to watch it as well. Because if you're watching it on YouTube, it's all licensed for free, for both sub and dub by Nozomi Entertainment. You can see it in the YouTube playlists too. Oh wow, wait, I'm back here. I didn't realize. Okay. Kind of tough because it's on a slope. I have to make sure he doesn't fall, is the other issue. Okay. Feeling. I want to move him up. Get up there. Whoop for real. Oh. Okay. Climb up there. Get up there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Whew. I was also thinking it might have been better if I had a BGM, but I've also been playing Cell of Imperia without a BGM for a while. No matter. You can hear my voice a lot more clearly like this. I'm getting tired because I'm hungry. And now I can only think about eating a honeycomb too. I want to try eating a honeycomb toast one day. Like, you have a whole ass honeycomb and you put it on toast. I want to try that. I'm a bit afraid to try bee larvae though. Or any kind of insect larvae. I'm more interested in eating caramel ants though. Those do seem kind of good. I also do want to try eating a scorpion one day. Both of those seem very, very fun to me. Because, you know, they're cute. That's why I can forgive eating them. But when it comes to other animals, like, I don't think I could eat a grasshopper. I keep thinking about it. Every time I have a giant pot and I close my lid and I think about how it's the perfect size to be popping grasshoppers in, I just can't do it. Like, I know technically the grasshoppers that they eat, they're like much smaller and they're a lot more compact. And that when you eat them, they kind of taste like chicken. But visually, I still can't. I just still can't do it. There's like a mental block in there. I just have to be more open-minded. I have to be able to eat anything in the world. Then I'll be able to overcome all my fears and everything, you know? Because if you are able to eat anything in this world, then I think you have nothing else to fear. Because then, doesn't that mean you're apex predator? Top of the world. That means you're also top of the food chain. That's how you get to places. Ada! Make 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Just like what Sureta said in G-Witch. We'll make do. We'll make forward. We'll go forwards. I still have to figure out how he can get onto that lamp. Because he can't... So the thing is, he can't raise his pickaxe that well unless we go this way. Okay. Inch. Ah. Okay. And then we have to hop, step, jump. Hop, step, jump. Okay, we're close. I think this is the right idea though. Yeah. Hop, step, jump. 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 Close. Ugh. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. If I made it once there, that means I can do it again. Okay. Get up here. Ugh. Get up. hammer your way in. Yeah. Yeah. Such a different vibe from the usual Persona 3 Wednesdays. Huh. How beautiful! Okay. Inching our way up. Yeah! Woo! Yahoo! Okay. If I made it up once there, then it means I can do it again. Okay. Okay. Lock in. Lock in, little man. You can do it. Okay, I'll do slow and steady just for you. Just for you. Okay. Slowly. Inch. Inch. Yes. Yes. Oh. Okay, okay. We just weren't on the right angle. Slowly. Yes. Yes. Inch. Inch. He's like... He's just like, he's like limbless Hajime from that one Danganronpa doujinshi. Yes. Okay. Yes, yes. Ooh, okay. No, we're gonna get there. Your arms are strong and mighty, and you can do it. You just got to go, go, go. Okay. Patience is virtue. Inch, inch. Yes. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. So you can go up. You just need a better grip for that then. Oop. Kang, kang, kang. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. And then I will get my pickaxe and go. Ah, oops. Okay, wrong timing. So I can't go too fast. I also have to make sure I don't make his arms too... Oh, okay. So he can push back if there's too much momentum there. Okay. How should I go about it then? Because I can easily get back up here. I've figured out the timing for this. But it's a lot harder to stay up. Don't worry, little guy. When we get out of here, I'll feed you some beef jerky, because I think you'll need it. Yeah. Oh. Okay. What? Oh. So close. Okay. Lock in. Okay. One must have patience as a virtue. Close. Okay, so I can't do it that way either. Because I was hoping I could snag it on the other way. I guess I could just do that. Oops.
Sad words of tongue or pen. The saddest might have been. John Greenleaf Whittier.
I guess I'll try. Okay, I'll get back up one more time and then I'll probably end the stream. Although it would be funnier to just end it here. But I'll get back up. Guess while I'm back down here, what else could I talk about? Egg salad sandwich. Things I've been into. Oh, I guess I could talk about other games I'm interested in streaming. I've been thinking about also streaming. So other than Cell of Imperial, I really do want to stream other RPG Maker games, right? So I've also been thinking about games like 1-Bit Heart. You know? Maybe like 1-Bit Heart or Off. That one's classic. Or even... Oh. I kept going the wrong way for it whenever I hook onto that. Hold on. There's just so much I want to do. I want to play like 1-Bit Heart. I want to play all the Milosevi games is the thing. I also want to play like other RPG horror or just RPG makers in general. I think I do have to put a rule though that well, I don't know if I can get around this rule because I kind of don't want to. Oops.
Try to please audiences, uncritically accepting their tastes. It can only mean that you have no respect for them. Andrei Tarkovsky.
Oh wait, let me find my momentum again. But yeah, it's just that I kind of don't want to be playing games, the RPG horror ones that have kids as the protagonists when they go through like really horrible things, you know. But then I think that's also unavoidable. Like that means I won't be able to play ones like IB, or like I wouldn't be able to play Hello Charlotte, for example, too. So it's kind of hard. It's because I'd prefer to play those ones like off stream. It's just a matter of like I get really sad whenever I see those kinds of like, especially if we got attached to those kid characters. I get really sad when they're put into like really unfortunate circumstances or situations. So then I'm like, if I play it on stream, I'm just gonna be such a downer, you know. So then it would be harder to recommend for people to play. But maybe that's also the whole point. Like I like watching streamers when they are watching something, obviously something very sad, and then they react to it. So I guess it's also the same logic there. So it could be something like that. Wow. Much to think about. But before that though, I do want to be able to finish. I want to be able to. So there's some Utao covers I want to do. So I'm hoping that I can finish those like in the art and mixing and everything first before everything else is done. Yay, okay, we're back here. Okay, let's get back up. Sweets. Ah!
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
It can happen like that. Should I try one more time? I guess I should. I'll go back up. It's like, cause it's not too bad. But I'm kind of stuck. There we go. I think the hardest part is always like getting back up over the house if I don't have enough momentum. But you can always do something like this, so maybe it's fine. I'm using my wrist a lot, I'm realizing. Or not my wrist, my elbow? I'm moving my mouse pretty wild.
When Into the sessions of
There we
sweet
go.
silent thought, I summon up remembrance of things past. I sigh the lack of many a thing I saw, and with old woes new, wail my dear time's waste. William Shakespeare, Sonnet 30.
Huh. You can do it, little man. You can do it. I guess it means though if you like know, yeah, definitely if you know your timing for everything, then you can just easily just get everything back up. But it really is like a beat map. You have to get everything right. If anything, maybe it's more like Osu. I've never played Osu, but I get curious about how the controls work, because you have to tap the circles to the beat, don't you? Very, very relaxing to watch people play because of all the clicking going on. Is Osu still popular now though? I feel like I don't hear about it as much. Because I see people talk about, if anything, I feel the big rhythm game instead of Osu now is like Project Sick Eye, for example. But maybe that's just because I'm in the more gacha side of things. And Vocaloid, of course. You can see everything, all the fan cultures there instead. Okay, wait, I need to get back up there.
Patience is the foundation of eternal peace. Make anger your enemy. Harm comes to those who know only victory and do not know defeat. Find fault with yourself and not with others.
Okay.
It's in falling short of your own goals that you'll surpass those who exceed theirs.
How did I get up again?
Ieyasu.
Tokugawa Ieyasu said that? I guess so, Mr. Warlord. Just kidding. He wasn't one of the more bloodier. Well, he kind of was. There's always so much blood going on with Japanese Civil War anyway, or any Civil War. Old ass wars. Okay, let's go up, beyond. Yeah. Wait. How did I do that again? Because all I do is I just look at the edge. I'm like, oh yeah, maybe we could grab onto it. And I just move my mouse in circles. Oh yeah, I guess I could talk about how I'm planning to get a forklift license soon. So I'm really excited to see what I can do after that. It'll really expand my world. Oh, we're kind of stuck here. That's not great. Okay. We'll go back up here and regain momentum. Okay, so it's that I need to...
She smiled in defeat. Conquerable eyes.
I need to get back up there. Maybe I need to go in smaller circle. Yeah. Smaller circle. Spin. But yeah, after my forklift license, then I want to get a boating license, and then after that I can get a fishing license, and then I can do so many various things. And then after that I also want to be able to... What other licenses can I get? I don't know if I want to get a truck license though. I don't know how easy that is, because isn't that pretty hard? You have to be pretty good at driving for that too. All respect to all truck drivers. I also just don't know if like, don't you need to renew your license, especially for like trucking, like pretty often? At least for big motor vehicles. I need to figure that out when I get my forklift license. When I get forklift certified. Oh, but I'm very excited to get forklift certified. And that means I'll like open up a whole new door of things for me. Like, did you know that forklifts, when you drive them, their wheels are... they turn on their front wheels and not the back. So every time you want to be like whenever you want to go forwards, like uphill, you have to go backwards. Because all the power is in the front ones. So if you're going the front ways, then you're gonna get stuck. I mean, your wheels can turn though. There just won't be power, you know. You can do it. Grab on. Yeah. Let's see how far I can get in 2 hours. Ka. Gua. Ooh. Oh. Maybe the magic has worn off. No more momentum magic. Cause I was going on and on. The rocks. I wonder how many edible rocks there are in this world too. Like, you know how there's edible chalk? I was looking at it online and it turns out edible chalk is kind of the same thing that what you eat in Tums. So does that mean if I buy edible chalk, I just don't need Tums anymore? Because I don't have heartburn or anything, but I do want to try eating edible chalk. So then if I just have it, then it'd be like a very easy and convenient thing to have whenever someone, like a friend, if they have heartburn, then I can just hand that to them, you know? Is that how it works? I feel like that. I feel like maybe there's a bit more I have to consider. But it is nice to know though. Edible chalk. So then, does that mean Tums is just like flavored edible chalk? Guess it could be. Oh yeah, wait, I'm back here. Uh-oh.
Laugh and the world laughs with you.
Laugh and the world laughs with you.
And you weep alone. For the sad old earth must borrow its mirth, but has trouble enough of its own. Ella Weaver Wilcox.
What? Ooh, wait, I hit 2 hours. Okay. I will... I guess, Let me think. Do I want to get back up? Do I want to? I mean, I could. I could just go try and get back up here for once. And then... Or I could stay here. And then save it for next time when I want to get up. But then what did I forget the next time I do this?
Better by far that you should forget and smile than you
decisions.
Christina Rossetti.
I mean, it's still playing anyway. But oh, I am a bit hungry. The trees they start looking like gobo roots and things I could eat. And I mean, it's to the point where I'm talking about edible chalk.
Something filled up my heart with nothing. Someone told
Hunger
me
is in my soul.
Now that I'm older, my heart's cold.
Maybe I'll go make that salmon edamame seaweed rice ball I was talking about. I could have that. But I think I also have... I should have pasta in the fridge. Or I could make some curry. I could even make marble tofu. I'm pretty sure I bought some ground meat the other day. So I could make those. I really could. Oh, yum yum yum. What could fill my stomach now? I'm getting too close to the obstacle. Ah, good old place. You know what? I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I will... How do I How do I make it so... Ah, there we go. Resume? How do I make it so my mouse... No, I think I just have to like go. I have to just end it here then on my resume. But does it really save? Let me see. Quit. Wow. Okay, and then what happens when I continue? Oh, yay! Okay, I'm in the same spot. If that's the case, you know what? I'll apply, yes. I'll probably end it here for today. Oh, wait, I should wait for the everything. Yay! Thank you guys! Thank you guys for watching! If you're lurking, if you're watching, if you commented or anything. I talked about various of things. Hopefully next time I'll have even more to talk about. I should probably think about even more what I want to bring to the table. But it was nice. Very chill game. I didn't know it was kind of like this. I kind of get now why everyone struggles so much with it, or why their playtime is so crazy long. Maybe I'll also end up having a crazy long playtime. Yay! Thank you everyone who's ever come by and watch and everything. I hope you have a good day. Good night, salutations, goodbye. I'm gonna go and cook something to eat for myself. So hungry. So if you're eating something too, eat something good. Treat yourself. I'll go now. Goodbye. Bye bye. Yahoo! See you next time. I think I should continue Cell of Imperio on Monday if nothing bad happens. Bye bye.